Hello my friends, this is the video that I made on BABA on August the 8th of this year, when the price of this asset was at $78.42, and my main assumption was that we might see a movement to the downside, that will be an opportunity for you to enter your long position, and we might, as long as this pivot holds, we might hit the first price target at about $81.26, and the second price target at about $90 mark, $90.5 mark. And guys, take a look right here. This is the actual price action of this asset. We were at this point and we had a tiny movement to the downside. I expected even deeper retracement, but it is what it is. And then we hit exactly the price target of $81.5, as you can see right here. And for now, we are hovering at around $80.5 with an anticipation of their earnings report that will be published within just next 24 hours. And in my technical analysis, I will show you what should we expect next. But for now, guys, if you want to know more about technical analysis, if you want to enhance your trading skills, feel free to subscribe to my YouTube channel and to join my Patreon account, where for the $35 a month, you will be able to drastically enhance your trading skills. On top of that, for the first 100 subscribers, I will do a giveaway. I will do a technical analysis based on your request on any asset that you might find. On top of that, guys, and it is the most lucrative offer, for now there is not so many people inside the Discord group. That is why almost 100% of my time will be dedicated to you. And it is pretty much one-on-one training for the value of $450 a month, but for the fraction of this cost, for just $35 a month. And I think it is quite fair deal.
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed, born a rock star in this life, gonna live it up.
So guys, and let's continue with the price action again. I have to say that we are in pretty much sideways movement for at least 1 month, from mid of July till present day. We have a very strong range of support at around $74 and the range of resistance at about $81 marks. On top of that, guys, if you zoom out to a 4 hours time frame, you can see, let me show you right here without any drawing tools, you can see that this asset has a very strong range of support. Its previous swing low at $58.7 that was set at the end of October of 2022. And since then, we had an attempt to break its previous swing highs, and we didn't do it. As you can see, we hit $121, and it is pretty much the range of resistance that was set back in April. Wait a second, back in March of 2022, and right here we have several touches from beginning of June of 2022, end of June, and beginning of July. And guys, since then, we are in downtrend, but the lower this asset goes to its lowest point, to this range of $58, the more likely it will have a next leg to the upside. And guys, in my technical analysis, I will show you what should we expect next, but for now let's continue with the fundamental news. First of all, take a look on this sentiment, and everyone is anticipating the earnings report, and that is why on the anticipation of this report, we have this quite substantial movement to the upside. Right after this so-called Black Monday, we had this movement during which this asset gained about 10.5% to its value. On top of that, guys, I have to say that if you take a look on the consensus analyst price target, it is still at the same range at about $109.09. which implies from our current price about 34.5% of upside potential. And if you take a look on the list of institutional investors, I have to say that it is quite difficult to see the trend based on this data, because some companies reduced its positions, some companies increased its positions, some companies closed their positions for 100%, and some companies opened completely new positions. And that is why, guys, Alibaba is still in sideways movement, and that is why we have to be quite cautious with any of our trades. But take a look on its price action. And before we dive deep into the technical analysis, please subscribe to my channel, hit notification bell and hit the like button. This helps me a lot. So guys, first of all, take a look right here, if you click on this square icon, you can see that their estimations for the upcoming earnings reports are following. It is 2.063 as earnings per share and about $34.186 billion of revenue. And guys, to be honest, I don't like to enter the trade right before the earnings report if I don't see the clear trend that gained dozens of percents before the report itself. But for now, we hit the range of resistance, and in my opinion, we have more chances to see the retracement. And this retracement should land somewhere at the ranges of support that I drew previously. As you can see, these ranges at 77, let's put it this way, $78 and $75.5 might be quite interesting levels, but definitely we have to wait for the results of their report. And to be honest, we have completely opposite opinions from analysts. Some of them expect very strong fundamentals, very strong results of the last quarter, and some of them anticipate not the best forecast. And the most important part of the report is definitely an anticipation from the C-levels executives in regards to the business in general. That is why, guys, to bet right before the report without any particular data is pure gambling. That is why, from the technical standpoint, I see some kind of retracement to the downside. That is why, if you want to enter your position, I suggest you to wait a little bit. We have not more than 24 hours left till this report. And when it happens, definitely you will be able to enter your long position with anticipation to, first of all, retest and break this range of resistance in the first place. And the second target is right here. We have to retest and break this range. And guys, if we zoom out to a daily time frame, you can see, let me show you this in details. If we break this range, it will be a first higher highs since basically the end of April of this year. And if the volume that is supporting this movement to the upside with the breakout above this range of resistance will be sufficient, and you can compare it with other daily volumes that this asset had back in the days. If the volume is sufficient during this movement to the upside, we can conclude that the next range of resistance will be this previous swing high. And guys, the more breakouts this asset has, the more likely the trend will continue. And if you want to benefit out of this movement, I have to say that I don't suggest you to enter your short-term long position at this point, because we might see movement to the downside. But guys, if your investment horizon is longer than 12 or 18 months, you can definitely buy some shares, some additional shares, add additional shares to your long position at this very point, because in general, this asset is in consistent downtrend for the quite long period of time, and during last 3 years, it improves their fundamentals and it improves their business model, and they have even new divisions of their business, I mean cloud service. And all this data leads us to the conclusion that potentially we have more upside for the upcoming months than the downside. The only concerning part is definitely regulators, Chinese regulators, and Chinese Communist Party in general, because the most recent crackdown that was implemented at this very top, at the very end of October of 2020, and definitely it was problems with the expression of Jack Ma. But nevertheless, since then, right after the crackdown, this asset lost to the current point about 77% of its value, and it is quite substantial movement. So I think that's all information that I want to provide you. If you like my video, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel with notification bell, and see you guys and girls next time. Bye!
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gonna live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad, I just wanna get caught up in this life. I'm crazy, I'm mad, doing no cap. Only God wants you.